Hi, I'm Clay with CPAPmyway and CPAPmyway.com. Today we want to introduce you to a new product, the Transcend 365 Travel CPAP. So what we're going to do here is explain everything from unpacking, what's included, setting it up, what are some features and benefits of it, as well as how to operate and maintain the unit itself. So to get right in, the Transcend 365 comes with a nice little travel kit which allows you to pack up your machine, tubing and mask all in the same box, or bag I should say. Very useful thing because with most travel CPAPs you're going to have to purchase a travel bag in addition to the unit. So inside here you will find your Transcend 365 with integrated heated humidifier. You will find your power brick with plug for the back of the unit. You will find the AC adapter for the US, for other parts of the world, as well as United Kingdom and Europe. So it is kind of a nice thing that it comes with the adapters to go around the world literally. So as far as setting up the machine itself, it should come to you preset based upon your prescribed settings from your durable medical equipment supplier. So really it should be as simple as plugging in the device, which connects to the back, and then hooking your AC power supply up to the back of the unit, to the back of the brick I should say, which plugs in right here. This unit is available as a fixed pressure or auto CPAP, which means that if your CPAP settings are auto or fixed pressure, they will work just fine on this unit. It is not available as a BiPAP, so if you have BiPAP settings, you'll need to look at a different model. The unit has a nice LCD screen now, which makes it very easy to know what's going on, and also quite a few things that you can actually access from the patient side that I'll show you momentarily. As far as the heated humidifier goes, it's a magnetic attachment, which is kind of cool. It means there's no little parts to break. It's to be filled with distilled water through the fill hole here, and you'll notice that if it's vertical you've got a maximum line there, so it's important to only fill to the max line, and it is very important with this particular device to only use distilled water. That is because of the way the heated humidifier works on here. It can clog very quickly if you're using water with minerals. Okay. Once you've got your water in there, get your opening lined up with the drop down there, and it is ready to rock and roll. You'll want to empty that water anytime you're traveling, so make sure you really empty it daily, as with any humidifier. You don't want anything building up in there. It is the lightest CPAP on the market that has an integrated humidifier, so it certainly stands alone on that particular feature. The really neat thing about this is you'll notice how small the water chamber is on this, and you might think, well, there's no way it lasts through the night. But it's actually a bit of a pneumatic design, so it only provides the humidity as you inhale. So they call it a smart humidifier. It will heat and supply that water based upon your breathing, which allows it to use, for one, a lot less distilled water, and for two, a lot less energy. Which brings you to the next major point about this. It is the only heated humidifier and CPAP integration that will run on a battery that's built for the unit. So this unit is designed to work with the P10 battery from Somnetics, and it will actually run the device for about 5 hours with the heated humidifier at an average setting. If you've got a lower setting, it may actually last you throughout the entire night. But if you're one of those people that just can't do without a heated humidifier, even if you were off the grid, this unit is really the only one that's going to work well for you. The other thing about it is that it obviously doesn't use very much water, so you don't have to take nearly as much distilled water on the road with you, and so that makes it a little bit more travel friendly. The other cool thing about it is that it has a standard connector on the front here, so it's regular 22 millimeter. It'll attach to any standard hose, and in turn will obviously attach to any mask. So if you get a mask you like, you do not have to buy anything intricate or different to make it work. You also don't need any adapters like some of the older models did from Somnetics. As far as the patient menu goes, we'll look at it here. You've got some arrows that allow you to move around in the screen here. So if we press to the right and select, it'll tell us a little bit about our last night on the device. So it'll tell you, you know, what your AHI was, average leak, average pressures, all the good stuff. If you press the little back button there, it'll take you back to your menu. If you press down, you get the option of accessing the humidifier settings. So that can be adjusted up as high as 10 or obviously as low as completely off. If you turn it off, you're going to get a lot better battery duration because obviously it's not going to use the power, battery power to run the humidifier. If you press the up and select the settings, it gives you all of the things that you can control yourself here. So your mask tube settings, which can be adjusted for a slim tube or a standard tube. It obviously allows you to adjust the language and units, and then obviously your Easy X feature, which gives you a little bit better exhalation relief. It can go as high as 3 or as low as completely off. Most people leave it on 3 because it's just the most comfortable breath. Okay, and then if you go all the way back and select the far left setting here, this will give you a summary of your current compliance. So last day, last week, last 90, and then all data. Obviously on a brand new unit, we're not going to see anything here, but it should show you what you've been doing over the last day, week, or 90 days. As far as operating the unit, the center button when in the main screen is the on and off button. So if we power the unit on, you will see that it is running currently. It's nice that it shows you the current setting on the screen. You know, in the past with the Somnetics devices, you really didn't know what pressure it was running at unless you did a compliance report. This is all the noise it should make, 30 decibels or less for this particular device. And then of course in the morning, the only thing you'll have to do is press the off button to shut it back down. With the humidifier disabled on this particular device, it runs longer than any other device on battery power. So the P10 battery that's available for this device will run over 20 hours on an average pressure, which really is a big deal. For a lot of people, that's as much as 3 nights off the grid on a single charge. So the device itself is really energy efficient, and it is the only one that's going to be an option for off the grid heated humidifier. So that's the Transcend 365. Please feel free to comment below with any questions you might have, and please like and share our videos here, as well as visit us at CPAPmyway.com. Thank you.